Wagwan, how are you doing? Officially, I'm Stephen Mwangi. Socially, I'm the fan of the Wonder Boy. Now, this video has two targets. Number one, creatives in Murang'a. If you're a creative in Murang'a, I want you to watch this video until the end. And number two, Dr. Francis Kangata, His Excellency the Governor of Murang'a County. Yes, that's the person I really want to watch this video. Both of you, I want you to watch this video to the end and tell me if you think I'm crazy. Okay, Defano, you're crazy. Click. Come on, if you're still here, hear me out. Let me give you a bit background story. Now, I'm a creative. I write, I shoot, I edit, I act, I present, I direct, I produce. I like to do the whole mix of creative activities in the what people like to call the creative industries. We're going to do another video talking about the new creative economy bill, which is now policy because it's been gazetted. But the first thing I want to do is tell you why I'm doing this video, where I am coming from. I've had it. I've had enough of the stories that go around about Murang'a creative economy. Number one, the other day, and I'm going to read that for you, I wrote to the governor out of the conviction that the people who are around the governor are not giving him the real picture. They are not advising him. They are not talking to him. And I was very happy when this government came into power, the Murang'a County government, because they had John Alto there. And one time I saw John Alto in a photo whispering something into the ear of the governor. And I was like, wow, wasanii tumefika. Tumepona akia nani. We've got John Alto there talking to the governor, being the MC at his events. And of course, John Alto, being who he is, having been being a creative in Murang'a, having struggled until he moved to Nairobi and made the big break, he knows what the creative economy is all about and what can be done to scale up and to basically create a conducive environment for the growth and development of this particular industry. But long story short, John Alto unaona siku hizi alihepa, amerudi Nairobi. You don't see him around the county talking creative stuff and all that. So hope imeenda ikididimia over the time. Haya, sasa sisi tumekaa pamoja. Kenya Film Commission comes to Murang'a after we pushed a lot. They tell us, hey, we appreciate that the fund has really pushed for us to come here to do this film industry sensitization forum, but we can't be doing this anymore. You guys have to be registered as a unit, as a group, as an association. That was the suggestion. We were like, okay, fine, we can do an association. Of course, people are registered in their own self-help groups here and there across the county. Great idea that we have an association, and we embarked on that journey, and we kept going. But we realized that the county is very slow and, for lack of another word, very ignorant about the creative economy. A story goes around about how Kenya Film Commission visited Murang'a and they asked, hey, how can we help the filmmakers here? Somebody in some government office said, we don't have creatives who are in the film industry here. We don't have people who are interested in film, and they moved to Nyeri. Long story short, tukakuja sasa tukaanza kuform association. We registered the members, we raised some money among ourselves. We raised 5,000. We paid the Pale Sheria House, the registrar of societies, and now we are waiting for the certificate, for the registration procedure to take its course, so that we can have the certificate, so that we are registered as Murang'a Cultural Creatives Association. Models, actors, producers, directors, actors, camera people, singers, dancers, all kinds of people within the creative economy, within the creative industries. Na sasa ndio hiyo tunaendelea na hiyo maneno. Then Kenya Film Commission has various empowerment programs that they have, and one of them is a capacity building, which is done for filmmakers to give them industry capacity to be able to produce content at a professional level. And this is an intensive 6-day workshop. We were like, oh, we need that. Please bring that to Murang'a. I mean, some of us are skilled, some of us are experienced in various ways, but you can always learn something new. And we wanted a whole bunch of us to have this particular skill so that it is standard. When a production company wants to come in Murang'a and do something, they know they are going to find a crew and cast who are up to date, who are not village like, for lack of a better word, because sometimes people one of the problems they have is that when we go there, we're not going to have people to work with who are up to par. And so Kenya Film Commission was like, no, don't worry, we got you. We're going to bring our facilitators, we're going to book them, we're going to bring the equipment. All you need to do is gather yourselves, mobilize yourselves, have a venue, have some food, because we are not going to provide that. And then we can do that. The best way to do this is to partner with the county government. So we're like, okay, fine. Let's try to talk to the county government of Murang'a so that we can have this partnership. It becomes a very long journey. But eventually, we get the Kenya Film Commission CEO to write to the governor of Murang'a about the partnership. And we are like, wow, yes, if they hear from Kenya Film Commission, they're definitely going to think we are serious, or, take this matter seriously. And when the letter came to Murang'a, it was received by the governor and forwarded to the ministry run by Gashusha Manoa. The letter stuck there for a while until I started pushing again, and then it was like, ados you made that nini. So they were like, okay, fine, let's we're going to work out a budget. You guys mobilize yourselves, register the creatives. We don't want you guys to be more than 100, so that we can work with the available budget. And so I was like, okay, great, form a group, bring people together, start mobilizing the people who are ready and available for the capacity building workshop that will take place in Murang'a for 6 days, facilitated by Kenya Film Commission in partnership with Murang'a County Government. After a long wait, I realized that Murang'a County Government has not even contacted Kenya Film Commission. They haven't even said, hey, Kenya Film Commission, we received the letter and we are working on something. We are figuring things out. No call, no response, no reply to the letter. So I started agitating. I'm like, hey, director, CEO, waziri, nini, mbona hii barua jafika? Oh, it's okay. I'll give them the numbers because we have the contacts, Kenya Film Commission contacts. I'll give them the contacts, even though I know there's a bunch of contact numbers on the letter itself. So I'm like, maybe you haven't seen the letter, maybe you misplaced the letter in the office. I'll give you the contacts. They don't talk to them. And so at some point, I'm getting pissed. This whole time, some of the members in the team are like, Defano, you're being delusional. These county people, I know them. They are not interested in growing the creative economy in Murang'a. They do not have the interest or the incentive to do this. They are politicians. They don't see how they are going to benefit in this whole scheme of things. I'm like, oh my goodness, they are leaders. They are in the office. It's the Department of Culture. It's the Ministry of Culture. I mean, come on. So I held on to that hope. But up to this point, my friend, the conversation has changed to sasa si muliangusha muliangusha finance bill na majenzi wenu huko. Sasa we don't know about money. We don't know if it's possible. So nimefika mahali niko zile, maybe this is not even going to work. Maybe they are not even interested. Maybe pesa ilitoka wakakula. I don't know. Maybe hakuna pesa. Maybe they never did anything about it. Who knows? And I'm here thinking, like, so what? We leave the county government alone. We act like they don't exist. We work with corporates. We work with civil society organizations. We get this done because it needs to be done. I mean, the industry needs to grow. Whether kuna fisi iko kwa muharati inazuia kondoo zilambe chumvi na yenyewe haihitaji hiyo chumvi, it's not an issue. We need to get beyond the fisi. We need to get beyond the barriers. We need to get beyond the officials who are not interested in growing the economy, because apparently they do not have any incentive because they are politicians at heart. So wanakuangalia hivi, wanakunusanusa. Hawa wasanii tunaonaga kwa siasa, hawa hawezi weka poster, hawa hawezi panda kwa kilori, hawa hawezi mobilize kwa siasa. They are of no use to us, so why do we need to help them? That's even though mwiwambiwa hawa watu matigitidanira na industry no na maundu maya mutidaga mukimera tondu matiri na fata kurio. They have no use for you. They cannot manipulate you into their political pawns. Woo! So niko zile sasa now what? And I talk to people. I look at I'm like the governor manzi. Governor ni msanii. The governor manzi was a prolific MC back in the days. Like he inspired me to become a public speaker. He inspired me to get out of my low self-esteem cocoon. And I am now the best public speaker in Murang'a County and number 2 in Kenya. Well, last year I got number 4, but a lot of situations led to that, and I thought I was going to be number 1 last year, but this year I'm going for number 1. Anyway, national. So anyways, cut the long story short, I think the governor is a very progressive man. I think he's a fair man. I think he's a just man. I think he's educated. I think he's aware. He's a lawyer. He knows about intellectual property. He knows the potential in talent development. How is he not doing it? He has a waziri in that docket who, in the words of John Alto, is a good guy. When the new government came into power, I spoke to John Alto. I was like, hey, ni nani ameingia pale hivyo kwetu? Nani waziri hapo? Akaniambia ni Gashusha ni boy wangu, huyo Morio. But here 2 time because we had been trying to kick things up with him and he was not being responsive. So I was like, uko sure John Alto? He's like, bro, patia umse time. Time na mimi niko hapo. Unajua, then niko zile yenyewe nimeona picha mmepigwa na governor, umemwambia kitu kwa masikio. I'm sure tuko sorted. Data tumerelax. Hatuna wasiwasi. Oya wase. Tulieni. Tuko na General huko na tuko na Kashusha. Mambo iko sawa. But it couldn't have been wrong. We couldn't have been wrong. More wrong manze. Yeah. So, mahali imefika sasa niko zile. Now, I wrote to the governor. I was going to read you the letter. I wrote to the governor at some point. I was like, yo, governor, watu wanasema nini, but I think these are some of the ideas I think you should be looking at in terms of how we can grow the creative economy in Murang'a. And he responded. He said, yo, let me see. Activating the creative economy or talent development in Murang'a, because we actually looked at it holistically, because watu wa sports wameumia, watu wa sports wamekaa tu ngumu, nothing is happening in sports manze. Wanafanyaga ka tournament kamoja weekend, wanasema we are doing this tournament to keep the youth away from drugs. That should not be the reasoning behind the developing sports. It is one of the benefits, but it should not be the driving reason. Let's do sports, let's develop sports so that the youth can stay away from drugs. No. Let's do sports because it's an actual industry. We're going to make careers. There's livelihoods. There's jobs. There's a revenue for investors and for the government. Drugs, people are staying away from drugs is a benefit. It should not be the whole thing. Otherwise, sasa wakicheza weekend moja halafu, which is what happened really. Ndio hii barua hapa. Activating talent development in Murang'a County, a proposal for igniting the creative economy, presented to His Excellency Dr. Irongo Kang'ata, the Governor of Murang'a County, by Stephen Mwangi Kariuki, the creative strategist and the chairperson of Murang'a Cultural Creatives Association. This letter was delivered on 25th March 2024. March 2024. Tuko August 17th today as I'm recording this video. So I start ninaingia pale hivyo kama nimejichocha. Preamble, introduction. Niko zile, the success of creative endeavors can benefit a lot from government support. Now, let me give you an example. K-pop is a vibrant and dynamic music genre originating from South Korea that blends catchy pop melodies, choreographed dancehall routines, and visually striking music videos. Their content has topped charts and garnered billions of views online. The K-pop industry's rise to global prominence is often attributed to strategic support and investment by the Korean government. Now, This proposal outlines key initiatives that the county government of Murang'a can undertake to promote talent development through manifesting and monetizing creativity as conceptualized by Murang'a Cultural Creatives Association. So who is MCCA? We are a group of at least 100 creative practitioners from Murang'a County, currently in our formative stage, having been inspired to come together by the Kenya Film Commission in the last quarter of 2023. That number is set to grow tremendously as we believe there are thousands of monetizable creatives in Murang'a. Yes, we do. So MCCA aims to foster a vibrant and thriving creative community that drives economic growth and social development in Murang'a by leveraging opportunities in the film and the wider creative economy while promoting our cultural heritage. We hope to achieve this through providing and advocating for platforms and programs that promote collaboration, education, and the promotion of creative endeavors for the benefit of our members and Murang'a County in general. Igniting the creative economy, sasa tuingia hapo. One area that holds tremendous potential for sustainable growth and prosperity is the creative economy, driven by a talented pool of filmmakers, music artists, models, and other creative practitioners. To fully realize this potential, we need your support and patronage via the Department of Culture, which plays a crucial role in shaping our future. We need the patronage of the governor. The way he's all over the place launching ECDs, the way he's launching smart city programs, the way he's out there launching Inua Mkulima, tunataka Inua Msanii. So, here we are. We hereby propose this 5-point approach to activate and stimulate the exponential growth of creative industries in Murang'a. Number 1, policy support. Infrastructure development is number 2. Number 3, skills enhancement. Number 4, financial incentives. And number 5, international partnerships. Policy support development. Develop and implement policies that support the growth and sustainability of the creative economy. These policies could include the establishment of a talent development council, streamlined licensing procedures, and regulations that promote fair competition and working conditions for creatives. Infrastructure development. Upgrade and equip social halls and establish a county theatre in Murang'a town and other urban centers. This is where thespians can stage their plays and filmmakers screen their productions. These venues will provide much needed spaces for our creatives to showcase their work, attract audiences, and generate revenue for investors and the government. What is so hard about that? Number 3, skills enhancement programs. We want support for collaborations between education institutions and industry experts to develop training programs that equip our creatives with essential skills, knowledge, and resources to excel in their respective fields. Hiyo ni kama hiyo tulikuwa tunasema capacity building workshop with the Kenya Film Commission, which we had basically midwaved on our own until the county government dropped it. I hope you haven't dropped that. I hope this is just misinformation that is going on around, because even to sisi. Financial support and incentives. Offer grants, tax breaks, and funding opportunities to support creative projects and businesses, attracting investors and fostering a thriving and sustainable creative economy. Production houses can come to Murang'a to find location, to find cast and crew for their productions. Sio Nairobi peke yake, sio Mombasa, sio Kisumu peke yake, sio Kiambu Dairy Film Village kwa kina Karanja, Philip Karanja, is it? Yeah. The other one, international partnerships and collaborations. Forge partnerships with global industry leaders like Netflix and Amazon Prime to bring high-profile productions to Murang'a County. Such projects can pump tens of millions of shillings into our local economy, create high-profile jobs, high-quality jobs, and put our creative industries on the global map. True. So by implementing these initiatives, we can unlock the full potential of our creative economy, generate significant revenue for the government and the investors, create high-quality jobs, and empower our talents to thrive on a global stage. We look forward to your support in championing this transformative vision for Murang'a County. Sincerely, the Wonder Boy, creative strategist and chairperson, Murang'a Cultural Creatives Association. Now, let me find the governor's response. Here it is. The governor's response. He responded to the letter. We were very thrilled. We were like, wow, finally, the governor has responded. Mambo mzuka. Guys, relax. Wacheni kulia. Tutikorera rege. Here I get a response from the office of the governor. Manze. Hey. Yeah. Stephen Mwangi, founder, chairperson, Murang'a Cultural Creatives Association, 0722718107. Dear sir, appreciation. I would like to acknowledge the receipt of your proposal on igniting the creative economy dated 25th March 2024. Now, this letter has been replied on 2nd April 2024. Let's keep going. I sincerely appreciate your content. No, this is a new word here. Relax. Defano, tulia. This is a lawyer responding to you. I sincerely appreciate your cogent points and be assured I have noted the said points. I have noted the said points and will do my best. My best. When the governor tells you he's going to do his best, when a lawyer tells you he's going to do his best, you relax. He has noted them and will do my best to take them into consideration. I wish to inform you that Murang'a County has an annual Gikuyu Music Festival, and the group will be engaged by the CCM youth on around September 2024 to partner in this year's festival. Thanks once again. Murang'a Governor, Murang'a County, stamp 2nd April 2024. Na anapiga sahihi yake pale hivyo matata. Second April 2024. From there, of course, the Gikuyu Music Festival engagement has been indicated to happen around September, which is next month. But other than that, the other things, nothing has happened since that time. No conversation has taken place. No one has shared any information about anything or any of those points that we have raised, any of those cogent points that we have raised in our letter on 25th March. And so gioka gwika video no muthenya wa umuthi ri ni murona haria nginyite na ndire oika there are a whole lot of people who are probably not into doing this kind of thing, but mimi jitikitie ati gwika wina kaundu ga kuga na wage gukauga wena mwana utaciarirwo ni muhanaine uragika atia ngikoro wina ndumiriri ya kugweta na nduragweta. So what is my point today? My point is a question to the governor. Nimekuwa nikiongea na watu wananiambia Defano, otoe governor, huyo jamaa hana shughuli na talent development, hana shughuli na sports, hana shughuli na usanii. What do you have to offer? Wow. So I think the governor is a progressive person. I think he's a fair man. I don't think that is the point. But swali ni, the people around him, do they tell him Ihura ukuta imeanguka? Do they tell him Mombi hakuna maji kwa kiwanja? Do they tell him what wakati wanaenda when you're doing briefings at the county level with your CECs, with your 11-member team every month, because I hear you do that, what does the minister for youth, culture and social services, what does he say? What is his report? What is he saying he's doing other than Murang'a Youth Service? Because that seems to be the only thing that you have picked, and that is what you're running with. You take that people per word, and it's an amazing thing. It's a beautiful, awesome thing. However, that's not the only thing you can do. You have capacity to do more. That is not the only docket. Hiyo tuseme ni hiyo sawa, iko kwa youth. Kwa culture mnafanya nini? Catherine ako hapo, she's such an amazing person. Tumesumbuka na yeye miaka mingi. Kitambo tulikuwa tunamvuruga, lakini tukafika mahali tukaona haikuwagi kutaka kwake. Tulifika mahali tukachoka, hata tukatulia. Siku hizi now we are just a friendly people, because kitambo tulikuwa tunawavuruga, tunaona kama wao ni watu wabaya, but we realized it comes from the top, and that's where we are going. So your excellency, tafadhali turenda uturia atiriri ati we niwagire kiene usanii, ati we ndui bata wa intellectual property, ati we ndui bata wa sports development, ati we ndui bata wa infrastructure thĩinĩ wa sports na ndũĩ bata wa infrastructure thĩinĩ wa creative economy. Ati horo ĩrĩa warĩ MC kũrĩa social hall ya township harĩa municipal hall, ati horo ĩyo yani we ndũngĩona arĩ wega ĩngĩ upgrade ĩtuĩke a performance center. Ndũngĩona arĩ wega Mũkũyũ social hall ĩgĩtuo horo ĩngĩhota host events, horo creatives mangĩhota stage plays hau kana screen movies hau makahota gwĩkũria na taranda ciao. We ndũrona bata wa talent development na talent search na taũni-inĩ ici ingĩ cia Murang'a county, sub counties cia Murang'a county. We ndũrona hena bata wa gũkorwo na creative economy bill ĩrĩa ĩ Murang'a kana rĩngĩ adopt ĩrĩa ya national, ati maũndũ marĩa envisage thĩinĩ wa national mahane ta replicate thĩinĩ wa Murang'a county. Ati we ndũĩ maũndũ macio na ndũrĩ bata namo, na ona mũndũ ũngĩũka gũkwĩra ndũrĩ na bata wa kũigua ideas ta icio. That is the picture that is being created. That is the impression I'm getting from interacting with people when I tell people, hii sector, hii governor, hii serikali, ikubidi tweterere thirikari ĩngĩ, ikubidi tweterere governor ũngĩ, ikubidi tweterere waziri ũngĩ. Aya mekuo matingĩhota. Mũndũ agakĩnjũria atĩrĩrĩ, mũtigĩtigane na executive, mũtigĩthiĩ bunge. Tũgathiĩ bunge tũgakora committee etagwo youth and culture, tũgoragio ĩkoragwo na members hau, na niĩ makaga mũno nĩ kũigua atĩ committee ĩyo ndĩtongoragio nĩ mũndũ tũngĩciria nĩwe ũgĩtongoria Gathee wa Njeri mheshimiwa, ĩratongorio nĩ mũndũ wĩtagwo mheshimiwa Salim, mũndũ ũtarĩ bata na creative economy, mũndũ nginya ũtangĩ attend sensitization forum, maretia allowance nĩguo moke gũthikĩrĩria Kenya Film Commission nĩ maũndũ marĩkũ mareheire andũ a Murang'a. As in, so we have tried to reach out even to the chief whip. We have tried to reach out to the MCA township ward, tukamwandĩkĩra marũa maihũire kũu gwake office, but he cannot respond to the letter, he cannot talk to anyone. We are tired. So mahali tumefika, nasikia hiyo ni space yangu imefika, nataka kufikisha hii video hapa.